Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be doing a monogram on this cup from the Dollar Tree. And it's just a clear cup. I had another one that's blue, but I really wanted to use this new pattern you can get from Hobby Lobby by the Paper Crafts. I think that's what it's called. I think it's called the Paper Crafts brand, and this is like their Christmas collection. They have two other patterns. They have a more thicker plaid material. This one's kind of like thin, like as in the stripes wise, and it's part of the Christmas collection. And you get 2 sheets of adhesive vinyl, and I'll be using this to monogram my name in. So I will show you guys how to do that. So you're gonna need your adhesive vinyl. You can use whatever you want, you know, you don't have to use this pattern, but if you are looking for this pattern, it is $7.99 at Hobby Lobby. You'll need a cup. I just got mine from Dollar Tree. You can use whatever cup you want. You'll need some transfer tape. I'm using this transfer tape from Silhouette. You can go on Amazon and buy some transfer tape, but I needed that in a rush, so I just picked it up when I went to the store. And a weeding tool. I'm using the Cricut weeding tool that kind of has an angle to it. I like to keep the little cap on it. Also have my mat, a new mat, and I'll also show you guys how I'm going to make the design and also how to upload the design to the Cricut design space, but I'll be printing it from my iPad. Okay, so I just changed them both to the same color, and I'm gonna hit make it. I'm gonna hit replace for on the mat, and so now you guys can kind of see. So this was what I'm at. One is 3.5 inches and this one is 3 inches. So we're not going to hit mirror because we're working with adhesive, but if you're working with heat transfer vinyl, you would mirror it. But since we're not, we're just working with regular adhesive vinyl, we'll be cutting it in this fashion. So you can move, like if you had scraps, you can move your image all over the place. So if you had stuff that needed to be in blue, you can, you know, if you had a blue that was like 3.5 inches in this corner, you can move your design to there. And then something that's 3 inches, you can put over here in a different color. So if you wanted to make monograms for multiple people and do it at once, this is how you would do it. You would just put the different colors on your mat. So we're just gonna put these back. I'm gonna put these back in the corner where they were. I'm just gonna give it a little bit space to cut around. So now I'm gonna hit continue. You can't see. I'm gonna hit continue in this bottom corner, and you can hit continue and you're connected now. But if it's your first time, you will have to go through the process of connecting your Cricut to your iPad. I can do it with my laptop because my laptop is Bluetooth compatible. So now it's telling me that I need to load my material into the machine, so that's what I'm going to do right now. And my material is now loaded. I'm going to turn fast mode on because I like to get my work done fast. So now I'm going to hit the flashing go button. And now it's going to start cutting. Okay, so my design is finished cutting out. I'm gonna try and zoom you guys in, see if you guys can see it. You can kind of see the design on there, so I think it's gonna look really, really cool. Okay, so I have my scissors so I can cut around this. I'm just gonna flip my mat over, and I don't really have to. It's really sticky, but I'm just gonna roll the vinyl back. Okay, now that I have this, I'm going to just cut, using my Cricut scissors, I'm just gonna cut around it. Now weeding this a little bit, it's the same as like weeding HTV if you're not trying to do a stencil. So you're just gonna take out like the background layers. You're gonna weed out the background. But be careful because you might lift up the design. So I try and take my time when it comes to weeding, because sometimes when things lift, they don't come out as well. This pattern is really cool. I want to figure out something to do with that. I'm pretty sure I can reuse that. And so how I like when I have like intricate designs like this, I work from outside in. So the outside, I know there's a layer right there, or you can even go pull up, keep your Cricut design still on your computer so that you can see what needs to be weeded. So I can tell that, let me see if I can zoom you guys in. I can't get you that close in. Let's see. So I can tell that I'm weeding my way out, weeding my way inward. So I took off the back layer, and I can see that there's another layer right here. So I'm gonna skip this layer of weeding and pick up this one right here, because there's a reason why it cut this image, if you get what I'm trying to say. So just go slow, because you could lift up. I love this because it hooks around. You can just pull it all up at once. Like that. I'm just gonna place everything right there. I love this pattern. I'm gonna be using this pattern a lot in the holiday time coming up. And then I'm gonna try and take this part off without picking up this back piece. So my end is coming up. So when it comes to that, I'll just like run my hand over the pieces that I want to stay down, and then just try and weed it back up again. Or just keep my finger close to make sure that I'm keeping it down. Just be patient when it comes to weeding. So I know that things like, now that I'm seeing the difficulty with this 3.5 one is, like I could imagine how bad this 3-inch one's gonna be. But it all could be that I just need to change the setting on my Cricut machine. What's gonna happen? Dang it. Okay. To be able to weed. Probably not in fast mode. Maybe that could be the problem, is it weeding too fast and get the cut deep enough or something like that. But you just never know. So, oh, my end's coming up. I'm just gonna lift up, and I'm just gonna pull this piece to the side like that. Okay, now all you gotta do is weed out the piece of the A. So this is what it looks like weeded. That looks so cool. Now that I'm looking at it, I think I want to go with the 3.5-inch one. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the 3.5-inch one. I'll leave the 3-inch one for something else. So I'm just gonna cut out this 3.5-inch one like that, and I'm gonna take my silhouette paper or whatnot, and I'm going to start off cutting like this and like that. Oh, yeah, that's gonna be good enough. I'm just gonna cut a square off of here. So sometimes I will use a ruler and do perfect cuts or whatever, but this is just a transfer part. It doesn't really matter that much. So I'm just gonna make sure this is like laid flat. So now I'm gonna take my transfer tape. I'm gonna lift up on the corner of it. I'm gonna use this tool to do it to help me out. So I got it up, and I'm gonna peel this side up like this. So I have it looking like this, and I'm going to lay this on top. So some of it's touching the mat and some of it's not. And I'll be using my tool, this Cricut tool that comes with the Cricut, or you can buy the tool in the set. And I'm just gonna burnish the design, the transfer tape to the image. So I'm just rolling the transfer tape essentially onto my image. So I think that's good. And now I'm just gonna peel back. This never works for me. Okay, there we go. You gotta peel back the backing, and don't pull back the transfer tape from the image. And so if it doesn't stick, you can just roll it back and it will come apart. This. And so now we have the image on the transfer tape. So now, I guess doesn't matter what side I have this on, but I do need something to stabilize it. So I'm gonna try this tool. Yep, it stabilizes it. And so I'm just going to place it. Let's place it down as best as I can. So I'm looking at it and it looks straight to me, so I'm going to use my fingers and really rub in the design on the cup. Just really use your fingers to really get in there. And then I'm just going to rub this side as well, and then rub on the letters. And then I'm just gonna grab the transfer tape from the corner, and I'm going to slowly remove the transfer tape from the cup, just so I know that everything has stuck down. And there you have it. A monogrammed cup. Now, doesn't this cup look more? It looks like it costs more than $1. This is insane. This looks really, really good. So now I have a monogrammed cup to drink out of, and I'm super excited because I've never had anything monogrammed. So now I'm excited. So thank you guys for watching. Also, don't throw away the transfer tape you just used. You can use it again on the other one or any other projects if you just want to be, you know, save some money. So I'm just gonna put it back on what I cut it off of as best as I can. I'm just gonna put it back on here so I can use it again. But thank you guys for watching and learning how to make a monogram cup. Also how to apply adhesive pattern vinyl to a cup. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.